So. Hat gerade einen kleinen Hänger gehabt. Und jetzt gehen wir noch langsamer als sowieso nach oben. Warum habe ich nur so wenig Frames? Naja. Ich muss damit klarkommen. Boah. Geht ja echt lahmarschig. Irgendwo muss es doch einen Weg nach oben geben, oder nicht? Bei 6 Frames per Second, da schlägt das Gamer-Herz ein bisschen schneller. Ja, es ist gerade etwas mies irgendwie. Aber egal. Es ist verkraftbar. Schön Wasser trinken. Bestimmt wisst ihr schon alle, wo es hingeht, aber seht da einfach nichts. Bestimmt gibt es irgendwo so ein Dachboden-Ding wie vorher, wo man so runterziehen kann und dann kommt diese Leiter runter. Aber bisher habe ich noch nichts gesehen. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Versuche mich gerade zu erinnern. Also im Badezimmer war nix. Dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir wieder nach unten, ne? Könnte das Brecheisen uns irgendwie helfen? Haben wir hier schon drin? Ach ja, das war der Keller. Ja, wir wissen, dass wir erst eine Tür aufmachen und dann eine Treppe runtergehen. Ist gut. Ach, hier ist was. The crowbar I found would have been strong enough to bust through that cheap wall. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes. With a heavy, I swing the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. Ja, dann mal durch. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? Wenn sie hier unten war, dann hat sie nicht gerade ein schönes Loch ausgesucht. Don't look. Aha. Das ist ja ein merkwürdiger Raum. Oh, oh. Blut. Schon wieder Don't Look. Sprunggeräusch. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to come this far. After all the searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find Rachel? Yes. Okay, das soll Ego-Perspektive darstellen. Okay. Jesus. Wrapped within the filthy rags, pale and still, was Rachel. She was covered in fading bruises and what looked like cuts. Her chest was a horrible mess of blood and dirt, and I couldn't bear to look at it. I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Geht's jetzt weiter? Ist ja nur Pixelgrafik. Beziehungsweise, ja, ihr seht's ja auch. Nur irgendwelche grau, schwarz, dunkelgrauen Pixel, die sich abwechseln. Geht's jetzt noch weiter? Ach so. Und jetzt? Wo bin ich? Maybe I would use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. It was my wallet with its content intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, that water tower, was I at those places before? Yes. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? Okay, das macht jetzt irgendwie ein bisschen mehr Sinn. Also er schlafwandelt, hat er gesagt. Und er weiß nicht, was er gemacht hat. Wahrscheinlich hat er irgendwie im Traum ziemlich viele Leute umgebracht. Und weiß gar nichts davon. Oh je. Auch mies, wenn man sowas macht. Auch nicht wirklich wollend. Könnte man da überhaupt als rechnungsfähig angezeigt werden? Wenn es Schlaf gewandelt war? Naja, keine Ahnung. Schockt mich schon ein bisschen. Letztes Mal habe ich es anders gehabt. Deswegen ist es jetzt auf jeden Fall nicht so, wie ich es hatte. The mail still was there, heaped on the floor. How long had Rachel been lying in the basement? Keine Ahnung. Couldn't leave, not until I've had thought about this some more. I needed answers. Okay. Wo gab es Answers? Wahrscheinlich in diesem einen Raum oben, wo wir dieses Zeug kaputt gemacht, also wo das Zeug kaputt ist. Da müsste es doch irgendwas geben. So, mal schauen, ob es jetzt was ist. Ah, here's was. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock. Did I try to open it? Yes. Coolerweise kenne ich diesen Code. Ich habe ihn irgendwo mal aufgeschnappt. 4R3 UH ER3. The code worked. I pulled open the small safe door and peered inside. There was a photo in there of Rachel and I when we had just moved to town. In it, we were smiling outside the front of the house, which looked like a real mess. We looked happy though. Odd, I couldn't remember who took that photo. Inside the safe was also an envelope. The front of it read, "Do not open until I tell you." I guess this was a good time as any to see what was inside. Did I open the envelope and read what is inside? Yes. I opened the envelope and removed the yellow lined paper inside. On it was a letter written in a hand that looked familiar. The letter read, "I know this whole event has probably been pretty difficult. You can't imagine how hard it's been for me to, well, maybe you can. That isn't meant to be an excuse, but, well, I hope you can better understand why I've done what I've done. Moving to this town seemed like such a dream, a quiet place to get established, to live out our lives, and to be together. But you know, as well as I do that things quickly changed. Your drinking was one thing, but as you grew more distant, as you retreated into that world of yours, well, it was clear you didn't need me as much. In fact, maybe you never needed me at all. But it took all this to make you realize. In the end, though, you may never forgive me for this. You may never forgive yourself. But this is probably for the best. You'll be healthier for this. I'm just sorry it had to happen this way. Rachel. Okay. Was ist hier? I leafed through the notebook I had taken from the forest. In it were the names that had been written down. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Shirley, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Those poor girls were they victims of the same person who had killed Rachel? I wondered what happened to the other names on the list, or the ones scratched out on the desk in those wet tunnels.